Hello there, lovely people. Okay, so this video isn't really about explaining anything about meditation, so that will come tomorrow. This is regarding my progress through the reading the book. So as I was reading the book, there are a few things that have been happening. As you might have noticed, I'm not really getting any views. As such, there was a phase where I felt like, why even make videos? That day, I decided, you know what? It doesn't really matter because it's helping me. However, the next day I had to go to trekking, and I decided to take. It's kind of hard to make a video while you're trekking, and I'm not really a fit person either, so I would have to try my hardest to survive the trek. Uh, while I was climbing, I decided to not make any videos while I am particularly busy. While there are someone in my room or while I have to go to office, those days I won't really make any videos. I haven't made any videos for a week, and not because I was busy. Instead, I simply started giving myself excuses. This and that and this and that. The main reason I started making these videos is because it would help me keep myself accountable to reading the book. So, since I am not making any videos, what do you suspect happened to my reading habits? I stopped. As and I started again today after a week. My last videos was 12 days ago, so that was a while ago. But it's fine. I started again and I'm making videos now. So there are a few things that we have to unpack with my laziness or whatever you might call it. In meditation section 1, in meditations book 2 section 1, verse 1 or paragraph 1, whatever you might call it, the main section is about how you should not be angry with other people because they do not know what is good and what is wrong. I understood that completely and I've been trying to follow it in my daily life. I've been struggling particularly with the second section, that is about the impulses and how you should not let your ruling part be governed by impulses. Ruling part is what you think that you should do and what you know you should do. Impulses are something or anything that you decide on an instant. If I want, I don't really have to think about that I want to drink water. I see the water bottle and I want to drink it. So that would be an impulse. The problem happens when you let your impulses govern your ruling part, which happened with me. As in, I started giving into my impulses to not make the video. Started giving into my impulses to not read the book. This channel is not only about helping you guys understand what each section means, but also for a way for me to document my own growth. And as such, this particular problem that I faced should be noted here. The problem that I have now is how do I force myself to make the video when I don't want to. I know that there weren't a few times it was like a lot through this 12 days or a week or whatever you might call it, this period while I was taking a break, that I felt like I should make a video. And I thought about, let's do it tomorrow. And the tomorrow took a week. I did not do it. So my impulses kept driving my ruling part. And as we've read in the section 2, and you might watch the video again, and if you have a hard time understanding it, you can just write it on the comment and I'll make a different video, hoping to make it a bit easier for you guys to understand that The section also mentioned that whatever you use, if you force your ruling part to govern, then the ruling part would get stronger. And if you let your impulses govern your ruling part, then the impulses get stronger. And as the week progressed, my impulses got stronger, and I started getting really good at excusing myself. And even today, I'm making this video around. I generally make videos around 12. After 6, I'm not able to. I'm making this video at 5. So this too was a day that my impulse was trying to force me to give up. And even today, there are quite a few different things that I set a goal to do, which I have not done yet. So I would not say my ruling part completely took over and has been helping me throughout the day. I failed a lot of things. So my question is, how do I make myself govern, let my ruling part help me? Or you can ask in a modern world, how do I keep myself accountable for different things? Well, something I started last night was give me a second. Well, I just used a app for that. It's called Grit, and it's just a to-do app. It's not something too complex. So I started with this, and it has a few different things that I set my goal to do I had today. I have not completed all of them, but I completed some, which is better than yesterday or the day before when I completed none. So I will be trying to keep myself above the minimum required threshold every single day. As in, every day I at least need to complete certain actions, making videos or at least reading being one of them. I set a goal for myself that was reading a paragraph a day, which I was following really well for however long I made the videos, and I even completed up to section 4, book 4 of meditations. However, the day I took a break, and the next day when I was back, and the next day when I felt broken, the next day I simply did not, because I had given in to my impulses, and the day continued afterwards. So even on the days when I don't feel like doing anything, I still exercise my ruling part. That is a way that I've been trying to keep myself accountable, I guess. So we'll see how this goes. And I'll be making different videos regarding the new section that I think we are at section 5, verse 5 of book 2. Yeah, we'll be doing that, and I hope you guys like it. And if you guys have suffered a similar lapse in judgment, or whatever you might call it, in your life, you probably have, otherwise you wouldn't really be watching this video. So if you guys have felt something like that when you decided to do something, and halfway through doing it you just decided to abandon it, and thought to yourself, why am I doing it, and tried to come back, point down the comments, and we'll share our experiences. And other than that, if you have any suggestions, like, share, and subscribe, and put down the comments. I'll see you on the next one.